Hey everyone, welcome to Winning and Wealth Wednesday. I am April Cobb and I hope that you all are having an amazing day so far. Today I just wanted to pop in and talk to you winners about winning behavior. We've had some amazing nuggets shared with us over the past couple of weeks. And today I just kind of want to piggyback a little bit off of that and add to the abundance of wealth that we've been getting through these Winning and Wealth Wednesdays. The first thing I want to talk about is some of the don'ts of a winner. Some behaviors that winners don't dwell in or stay in. One of them being fear. Winners do not stay in fear. We don't stay stuck because those things are not of God. You know, it's funny because we have different takes on fear and what fear is and all of these different things. Well, I want to share with you my perspective of fear. And I feel like fear is sort of a safety measure sometimes because our brains are wired that, you know, you get ready to do something and if you hesitate for just a second, it sends off some type of signal in your brain that says, wait a minute, whatever it is that we getting ready to do, you hesitated. So that means something must be wrong. And so fear kicks in and you start feeling a little scared, like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't do that. And in that thinking, it's like fear is protecting you from something. And sometimes it's just a defense mechanism, if you will. But it's not real. You know, sometimes fear is real. Sometimes fear is real. If you are being chased by a grizzly bear, then you should be scared. You should be in fear. But if you are getting ready to make a big leap or a step or, you know, start a business or write a book or change your finances or begin a health journey, something like that, and fear sets in, it's just because it's some type of hesitation that you had in your brain. It's like, hold on, something's wrong. So in that perspective, fear should not stop you from doing what it is that you are setting out to do, nor should you stay stuck. And here's the thing about being stuck, because a lot of people find themselves stuck sometimes, and being stuck feels like you are literally paralyzed, like you cannot move, you cannot make yourself go. But the thing about being stuck is, one, you don't have to remain stuck. You don't have to remain stuck. There are people that can help you. There are techniques and things that you can do to get yourself unstuck. It starts with mind shift work. And then you have to think about it too, that there are people that are waiting for you to walk in your purpose. And if you have allowed fear or being stuck to stop you, you're holding up all of those people who are waiting to hear from you. So you can't stay stuck, because the longer you stay stuck, the longer they're going to stay stuck, right? The next thing is winners don't dwell on past mistakes. Winners don't dwell on past mistakes because winners believe that you either win or you learn, right? We've all heard that before. You either going to win when you do it or you're going to learn. You don't lose. And so when you learn the lesson, when you look at it from that perspective and you learn the lesson, then you know what to do when you try it again. So we don't believe in losing per se, but you do learn, right? Another thing that winners don't do is they don't play small and they don't shrink. We don't shrink, we don't dim our lights, so that others will feel comfortable around us. That's a part of one of my favorite quotes from Marianne Williamson, one of her books. It is that, we don't shrink so that others will feel good about themselves. We let our light shine so that we give others permission to let their light shine as well. So winners don't shrink. We don't play small. And winners don't quit on themselves. Winners may feel weary at points. Sometimes you may get to that point, but we don't quit. We get up and we try it again and we keep going. A few things that winners do. Winners trust in God. They trust in God, like Proverbs 3 says. They trust in God with all their heart, with all their soul, with everything in them. They trust in God and they don't lean to their own understanding. Our brains are like a mustard seed in this whole world compared to God's brain. God's brain is the whole world and our brain is just a little small mustard seed. And He can do so many things if we would just trust in Him and trust the process, the journey that He has us on. All of us have come here with a purpose. Sometimes you got to find it, but we all came here with a purpose and a mission. And we have to find out what that is so that we can do what it was that we're called to do. And you can't be afraid that, once you find out what that purpose is, that you're not going to be able to fulfill it, because you also came with everything that you need to fulfill that purpose, right? So winners trust God. Winners also plan, they also prepare, they also pray, and they also take action. And Mel talked about taking action a couple of weeks ago, and I thought that was extremely important, that we all know that, we can plan, we can write our vision, and we can prepare, and we can do all these things, but if you don't take action, you're going nowhere, right? So prepare yourself. That may look like investing in a course to learn how to do more marketing for your business. That may mean investing in a nutritionist for your health journey. That may mean investing in or researching, financial advisors for your budgets, for your money. Because winners also want to make sure that their whole life is balanced, right? And so you want to make sure that you are not only planning and preparing, but that you're praying also. Again, you've got to have a relationship with God in order for Him to be able to lead you with those steps. Because He doesn't give us everything at one time, which is a good thing. Because I know if you're anything like me, if I had the whole plan all at one time, I'd probably just really mess it all up. Because I'd want to just skip on to step 8 instead of taking step 1 and 2, because I just feel like I can do that quicker. But you want to make sure that you are connected to the one. You want to connect to the one because He gives us steps and He does lead us with that small, still voice. And I know that we've heard that, and some people are like, I don't hear it, but you do. Sometimes you have to quiet yourself, but it's always that something told me to go left. Something told me not to do that. That's the Holy Spirit on the inside of you. That's God directing and leading your path. So you got to make sure that you're prayed up, that you pray, that you are connected to the source. And then you got to take action. And lastly, you got to believe and expect. You have to expect. Winners expect that things are going to be great. They expect that their businesses are going to last for 20, 30 years for their children. They expect to leave things. They expect to leave a legacy. They believe that what they're doing and what they're working on is going to work. And lastly, winners finish strong. You know, sometimes we can be very weary. I'm a business owner, and sometimes it can be hard. But I know for me personally, my source, my sauce, as the children say, is God. He leads me, you know, and a lot of people ask me how I've won in business so far and how I'm successful. And honestly, if it wasn't for him, I would not be able to do it. You know, having clients and being able to do the things that I've done in the middle of a pandemic was probably one of my best years. And that's all because I was connected to the one. And we all have to be connected. You know, we all have to be unified as well. That's what winners do. They know that we have to do things together. We cannot do anything divided. So those are just a few things that I feel like winners do and don't, and you probably can add to that list, and feel free to do so under this video. And I hope that you all will continue to win and determine what wealth and success looks like to you. Continue to watch these videos, share them, go back and watch the other ones and share them with your friends and your family. And we will continue to provide these winning nuggets for you all. We love you. And until next Wednesday, be blessed.